enough about climate change? What are some of the areas where we're still missing critical knowledge?
Well, I think we know enough to take action, and there'll always be some area where you can improve your knowledge. But, but I think what is important is to realize that on the basis of knowledge that we have, if we neglect action, then the costs to human society and all living species will become unbearable. So there will always be an improvement in knowledge. That's been true of every branch of knowledge that human society has been able to produce. We'll always keep learning more and more, but I think we've reached a stage where we know enough, more than enough, to take action.
How do you incorporate traditional knowledge into the mainstream science and also into adaptation and mitigation measures?
In the case of traditional knowledge, if you look at how societies have adapted to changes in the weather, there is much to learn from that. But it's also important to remember that the impacts of climate change being caused now go far beyond the kinds of fluctuations in weather that people have dealt with in the past. So in several cases, it exceeds our capacity to be able to base action only on traditional knowledge. We need new systems, new measures, and most importantly, we need to mitigate the emissions of greenhouse gases, because adaptation alone will not be enough.
Are you optimistic about the achievements that can be made in COP20 and about the progress of the world as a whole is experiencing dealing with climate change?
I'm very optimistic, because if you look at the very fact that in the UN Secretary General's summit, there were so many world leaders who had got together, and all of them basically supported the importance of action being taken. So I have a sense that we are at a stage in global awareness and global determination that hopefully will bring about a positive outcome in COP20.
Finally, would you have a message to tell to civil society about COP20, about the processes that are happening?
I would only tell civil society that the time has come now for us to focus on solutions. I think the problem is very clear. Yes, of course, we have to keep highlighting the problem in terms of its seriousness, the impacts that human society and all life on planet Earth will be facing. But we need to create a sense of confidence by fashioning and looking at the solutions. And I would tell civil society that we need to develop a positive outlook, because civil society can make a lot of difference to other stakeholders like government, business, research and academia. And the time has come for us to focus on solutions rather than harping on the problem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.